And I'm smiling today because I want to give a shout out to the entire boxing world, the entire boxing community, all the YouTube creators that came together yesterday and sent out prayers in abundance for Errol Spence. You see how it works.
Welcome to Real Life Boxing!
Hey, I'm still smiling. Blessed love and blessed day. Oh, boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fire and this is Real Life Boxing. First video of the day, and I'm gonna start it like this. I want to shout out the whole boxing world, the whole boxing community, the whole YouTube boxing community for coming together yesterday and sending out prayers in abundance to Mr. Man Down himself, Errol Spence. And I just want to show y'all how that stuff works. You see how it works in real life, in real time. Hey, before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash up on that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you could be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you could be notified when we are going live here at Real Life Boxing. Let's talk about it. First of all, shout out to Mr. Man Down, Mr. Strap Season himself, Errol Spence Jr., who has survived a violent car accident. We don't need to go into the details of the accident, but Mr. Man Down has survived, and I wanted to shout out the whole boxing world, the whole boxing community, for coming out yesterday and showing love to Errol Spence and just sending out prayers in abundance. You know, and you see how that stuff works. Some people are gonna say he's lucky. I say he's blessed. Blessed by the prayers in abundance. You see what I'm saying? Abundance. If you don't know what abundance means, look it up. I'm gonna just say abundance. All right. I watched a few videos. I'm gonna give shout outs in this videos. Now there's so many boxing channels. You know, you can't watch every boxing channel. There's thousands of boxing channels. There's a few that I watch on a daily basis, and I saw two videos, both today actually, both this morning, when I was preparing myself to head out. I listened to these two videos. One was from the Boxing Nerd, so shout out to the Boxing Nerd. Fairly new channel, up and coming channel. Go over there and subscribe to the Boxing Nerd. Don't be alarmed by his subscribers, by his subscriber count. Like I said, he's a fairly new channel. Good content, good boxing knowledge, and I like his perspective and his point of views. He did a very good video this morning about Errol Spence and surviving the accident and how it's gonna transcend into his boxing career. How him surviving the accident is gonna transcend into his boxing career. But his thoughts was pretty much the same thing that I'm thinking. A lot of people may think that Errol Spence is gonna be a broken fighter after this accident. I disagree. I believe that he's gonna be a stronger fighter after this accident, a force to be reckoned with. That's just my personal opinion. I also watched a video from Boxing Logic United, Mr. Myron Magnus. Shout out to Magnum IRA Magnus because he actually just hit me up in my comment section and left me a comment and subscribed to my channel. Said he didn't realize that I was a boxing channel. But yeah, I've been a boxing channel for a little bit over a year now. I've been watching your videos for a long time, Myron Magnus. And Myron Magnus did a video earlier, you know, saying, why does it take tragedy to bring people together? Will we continue to shit on these fighters personally? And I very much agree with Myron Magnus on the matter. great videos. There's a reggae song that I love listening to from TJ, and one of the lines that he says is, only when ghetto youths die, they're heroes. And I talk to my little son about that, Ninjalani, 11-year-olds, and it just means a lot to me. Only when ghetto youths die, that's when they're heroes. Why do we have to wait for them to die for them to be a hero? So I just want everybody to think about that. You know what I'm saying? Why do we have to wait for people to die for them to be a hero? Why do we have to wait for people to experience a tragedy to recognize their greatness, or that they're heroes already? So I want to give a shout out to Myron Magnus at Boxing Logic United. You guys go over there and subscribe to his channel also. Great content he uploads on a daily basis, and he comes his delivery is that of a higher mindset. I consider that like myself also. A couple of YouTubers, you know what I mean, deliver boxing talk on a higher on a higher level of thinking. Now, I'm not saying that, intelligent wise, just a higher level of thinking, you know what I'm saying, related to really nature in the universe, not like book smarts and intelligence. That's not what I'm talking about. But shout out to the Boxing Nerd, shout out to Myron Magnus for those two great videos. I'm also shout out to Black Fight Fan TV, Trill Boxing Talk, one of the LDBC founders. And I'm a shout out to Trill Boxing Talk, to Black Fight Fan, because he was giving us the scoop on Errol Spence. He's in Dallas, he's close to the situation. So I want to give a shout out to Black Fight Fan TV. He also uploads on a daily basis. Huge boxing community over there. He does his morning show every morning at 10 with 7A Sports TV. And like I always say, I'm not a part of the LDBC, and I don't always agree with the LDBC, but I respect the LDBC. You know what I'm saying? So, like I respect all boxing channels. You know what I'm saying? This is hard work. You know what I'm saying? We come on here every day as well to give you guys the scoop, you know what I'm saying, and the lowdown on what's going on the real ones. Like, I consider myself a real one. Channel is growing at a rapid pace. It's work for us. Like, we got to get up and be researching these things and making sure that what we're putting out is truthful content. You know what I'm saying? You're not just searching one link at, it's work. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to be a good channel, growing channel, you really have to look at it like like work. It's fun, and I love to do it. So another shout out, Showbiz the Adult, CJ over at Goodfella Sports TV, Contender Regime Boxing, Coach Killer Kills Corner, Boxing Ego, Bruce fucking Vane. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could do that. Y'all hear me spitting. Some is in the LDBC, some is against the LDBC. Hey, Boxing Wave, 10 players. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, because I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So I can agree with someone or disagree with someone and still show them love. I love 10 players. I don't always agree with with their thoughts and their opinions, but I rock with them. I love their content, and we're all humans. We not all gonna agree. You know what I'm saying? That's just the nature of life. You know what I'm saying? But just because we don't agree, that doesn't mean that we can't respect one another. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the whole boxing world, the whole and there's a lot of YouTube channels, and if I'm sure that I've missed some. I'm trying to think about the ones that like I really listen to. Shout out to Fanon, shout out to 7A Sports TV. Shout out to the whole boxing community, man. Real talk. It goes 10 players right now. I got the thing running. Hey, but that's I may have run on a little bit, but this was just off the top of the head. Like I said, first video that I wanted to do, and I want to just shout out the entire boxing community, boxing, Gem Boxing, Get a Mic. Those guys do a lot of editing, really nicely put together videos. So you know, I know, you know, you guys probably not gonna go check out all of them, but go check out some of them and subscribe to those channels. Just great channels. Like I said, some of them on one side, some of them on another side, but it doesn't matter. It's still great boxing talk. We're all entitled to our opinions, and you know, and we're all entitled to have our opinions respected. So just shout out to the whole boxing world. Shout out to Mr. Man Down for coming out of the accident safe. And you guys know what I like to say, man. Protect yourself at all times. Keep fighting your fight. Peace and one love. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.